Hi, welcome back. Welcome to this forecourt film for this absolutely stunning 2012 BMW 640D. This is the top of the range M Sport model, and this particular car has only covered fewer than 20,000 miles. The condition is absolutely sublime. We'll sort of talk you through the overall condition, just highlight any small blemishes, which actually won't take very long at all, and then just talk you through the specification of the car and some of the features that this particular one has. So this is our 2012 BMW 640D. So as I mentioned, the car is in absolutely exceptional condition, and we'll just hone straight in on the really the only bit of damage on the entire car. If we come down to the front here, like I said, it's standing back, you can't even see it. But if we come in very, very close, you'll just see that there is a very small mark just down here where the paint had chipped off. That's been touched in and just re-lacquered over the top of it. Like I said, you can't even see it from a distance. It's only when you come in very, very close. And truly, that is the only mark on the car. The overall condition is just perfect. I mean, as you'd expect for 20,000 miles. Every single one of the wheels are completely unmarked. These are the upgraded 20-inch alloy wheels, which really suit the car. Finished in this beautiful silver paint, and like I said, they're completely free of any marks or blemishes at all. All the tyres on the car are very, very good. We're looking at around about 6mm across all of the tyres. So certainly no tyre changes to be done anytime soon. The bonnet is pretty much free of any, there's obviously going to get the odd tiny little stone chip, but certainly nothing excessive, and actually nothing even worth pointing out to you on here. It is in absolutely beautiful condition. So in terms of the specification, as I mentioned, this is the top of the range 640D M Sport model. So you have things like the M Sport body styling across to the front, the slightly more pronounced side skirts, the upgraded alloy wheels. We have bi-xenon headlights at the front here, with the iconic kind of BMW angel eyes, and then we also have LED fog lights just down here as well, which will work very, very nicely and make the car look great at night. The car has been upgraded with the privacy glass at the back. So this just goes from the rear B pillar and across to the rear window as well. And underneath these lights, you should start seeing the blue kind of coming out. It looks a lot more blue than black, depending on the way that the lights are. Round to the back, twin exhausts, finished in black. Look absolutely lovely. We have LED rear lights on the back, and then we also have the panoramic sunroof, which is a really lovely option on these, and we'll take a closer look at that on the inside of the car. But like I said, overall, absolutely stunning condition. In terms of additional spec, we obviously have front and rear parking sensors. We also have a reversing camera on this car. And if we we'll start at the boot and then work our way through. Very, very decent sized boot in here. It's been protected by a genuine BMW load cover. You've got all your tools and bits and pieces there, but all of the whole of the back of the car here completely free of any sort of scratches or marks from loading things into the car. It's been exceptionally well looked after. Just close that down, and then we come through. We have this absolutely stunning Oyster Nevada, they call it, which is basically the lightest leather that they do, but in absolutely sensational condition. If you look at all the stitching and everything like that all the way across, when you think that this car is a 2012 model, I think you'll just understand and appreciate, hopefully, just what sort of level of condition this is in. Piano black inlays all the way across the sort of centre console there, and across the doors. And then we have this really nice extended leather dashboard, again that's stitched all the way up. Really beautiful and classy interior. Electric memory seats for the driver and for the front passenger. Back seats barely look like they've ever been sat in. Absolutely beautiful condition, as is all the headlining. And then we have the panoramic sunroof just there. But yeah, all the leather, even across the driver's bolster. A little bit of pinching on the leather there, as you'd expect from sort of getting in and out. But all the M emblems, no sort of nasty scratches or marks or anything like that. Everything's been protected with genuine BMW rear mats, rubber mats. The car also features soft closed doors, which is another nice feature. So you just, if the door hasn't closed completely properly, you'll just see that pull in. And you also see the LED lighting in the door handles as well, which lights up at night. Yeah, absolutely lovely. So jumping in, across on the driver's door, again completely unmarked, and including all the piano black inlays and everything like that again. You've got power folding door mirrors, and the car can also power fold the mirrors on the key as well. And electric memory seats again, obviously for the driver's side. We pop in, we've got this really nice digital dashboard that comes up here. So you just press your foot on the brake and then press the start stop button. There's nowhere to actually plug the key in, that just works straight from there. And we also have a head-up display, which hopefully you can see just popping up there. This will also bring up things like, obviously your speed, we just move the car forwards, and also things like satellite navigation instructions, and any warnings or anything like that also come up on the head-up display. So again, very, very nice feature to have. We have the reversing camera, as I've already mentioned. We have the full black panel display up here, so like I said, there's basically sort of digital screens behind here, and again things like satellite navigation instructions, and your onboard computer and everything like that all come up here and show you your average miles per gallon and other sort of data as you're driving. Beautiful 3-spoke M Sport steering wheel. Again, look at the stitching on the steering wheel, it's all in absolutely stunning condition. It's like new. There aren't the sort of nasty shiny marks or anything like that on them. Yeah, the condition is absolutely perfect. Down to here we have automatic headlights and automatic windscreen wipers. That's the button here to activate the head-up display that I've already shown you. And then on the steering wheel we have all the buttons for your media settings, telephone and voice control. And then across on this side we have cruise control. And then you'll also see the paddle shift gear change up here on the steering wheel as well, for changing gears manually. Centre console, dual zone climate control, so separate temperatures for driver and passenger. We also have 3-stage heated seats for the driver and passenger as well. And then all the way down here, your different driving modes, anything from sport all the way down to comfort and eco mode, and then all the way up to sport as well. Electronic handbrake, as well as hill hold assist as well, so we can have that turned on, and the car will stop it from rolling backwards on hills. And the front and rear parking sensors, as I've already mentioned. Carrying on across down to here, this is your iDrive controller. I'll talk you through a bit more of that in a second. And then we have ashtray with 12-volt socket there, and a double opening section down here with a phone cradle. And also the auxiliary and USB sockets down there at the back as well. Through to the back, as I've already shown you, again, perfect condition all the way through. Have the panoramic sunroof. Now this one doesn't slide backwards, it's just a lift up, so you can have that one. And then you also have the electronic blind, which is a really nice, decent, chunky, thick blind that comes across there and protects you from any sunlight. There is actually quite a heavy tint on the sunroof already, so it's not exactly blinding, even on sunny days. So talking through the iDrive system, up here, this is basically, we have the full widescreen satellite navigation, or professional media package as it's often referred to. We have DAB digital radio, as well as your FM and AM stations. And then through to this media section here, we have a CD and DVD system, so that the The screen up here will actually become a DVD player, and you can watch movies on it. Music collection is a storage hard drive, so you can actually download music from CDs and also from USB connections and things like that to actually store music within the car. External devices, we have connections here for USB, the plug-in cradle for the phone, Bluetooth, which is obviously the most popular one, so you can actually stream music from your sort of playlists for music that's stored on your phone, or you can use Spotify or YouTube and podcasts and all that kind of stuff as well. Hardwire, you can either use the auxiliary socket or obviously the USB and phone plugins there as well. But quite honestly, most people would just use the Bluetooth connection on there. Widescreen satellite navigation, as I've mentioned, this covers you for the whole of Western Europe. Also contains traffic reports and things like that as well. Very, very nice, simple and easy to use. And you can zoom in and out of there, and like I said, it will reroute you if you run into traffic difficulties or anything like that. In terms of other bits and pieces, obviously the whole screen here is like a control panel for the car, so you can make changes to individual settings. And then we can also come into here for the servicing section, check things like oil level, and then this menu on here will actually tell you what needs to be done and when. So we'll see the next item to be done is an MOT, which is not due until September 2021. The brake fluid service is not until August next year in 2022. Engine oil also next August. Vehicle check, another 2 years on top of that, so 3 years time. Rear brake pads have 21,000 miles worth of wear left on them. That's actually a countdown rather than at a mileage amount, so you have 21,000 miles to go rather than change them at 21,000 miles. And then front brake pads 33,000 miles, so again absolutely nothing for the new owner to do at all. We're quite happy to include a new MOT with the car on sale. And we pop out here, you've got all of your things for efficient driving with graphs and data and things like that, and that's pretty much it actually. So yeah, like I said, the rest of it's all just a sort of control panel on here for making changes to everything, but really nice, massive screen up there with all of the information that you could possibly need. So yeah, absolutely wonderful car, decent sized glove box with all your books and manuals and everything like that. And again, just looking at all the really nice stitching and sort of details in here, it really is absolutely beautiful. I hope you found the video useful. As we've said, it's a car that we've known for a little while now. Is in absolutely incredible condition. I don't think there's going to be many of these left with this sort of mileage on, and certainly not in this condition with this level of specification as well. If we can help with any further information, if you'd like to have any finance figures sent across to you, or you have a part exchange to value, then please do let us know through our website, which is ajarvis.co.uk. I'd be more than happy to help, and hopefully speak to you then. In the meantime, thanks very much again for watching, and we'll see you next time.